Trying to get Hunter Gaddis back on track. He was unhittable to start the year, but ever since we went down to Atlanta, kind of had a rough go of it.
Yeah, got to give up hits.
Every game's not going to be like the first 13 that you had. He goes, but I understand. There's probably a little extra juice going for him down in Atlanta, and things didn't go right. So he goes, I wanted to confront that and tell him, I understand that. But you still have to worry about technically how you're getting hitters out.
Really felt like he went away. Maybe it didn't go away, but it felt like he started pitching backwards.
A lot of breaking balls, off-speed pitches.
You get the inning-ending force. Stretch time. A lazy pop up to shallow center field. They go 1-2-3. We go to the 8th. 6-0 Angels.
Last year, right?
Chopper up the gut. And the scoop by Rocchio, but he couldn't get it out. And Calhoun is aboard with an infield single. You mentioned yesterday on 5-2, CC Sabathia will be going into the Guardians Hall of Fame. Yes. Willie Calhoun hails from Vallejo, California. Slow chopper towards third. Tough play. Arias on the run. Gets rid of it. Throw is on the money. Almost knocked Naylor over.
It sure did. He had to backpedal, but he hung on to keep his foot on the base. And that high throw had a little mustard on it. And he did have to backpedal because he had to get rid of it quickly. And he did it on the run. So we know he has a good arm. But watch where Naylor, he's got to keep the foot on the base. And he does. Now we get a little back.
Weak ground ball. Jimenez unloads, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 6-0 Angels. Stephen Kwan takes a strike. He's got himself another hit. And another multi-hit game.
I mean, this guy's just nonstop. He had to pull those hands through. What a nice job to get that ball through the infield.
Chopped the first foul. Threw it off the end of the pad.
Oh, yeah.
And
I thought it was going to fall.
Rengifo grabs it. One away.
I mean, he kept the extension out there to hit it right off the end of the bat. Look how far he goes out to hit it, but I thought he was going to have enough of it. That's true.
Maybe I missed it out.
Hey, it happens. You know, sometimes you forget how many outs there are, and whether you're a base runner, a defender.
Isn't it funny, though, how you always say winning absolves you of all your sins during a game? So, when that happens right there, and you're winning 6-0, you laugh it off.
Yes.
If you're losing 6-0 and you do that, boy, somebody's not happy.
He'll hear it, though. He'll hear it from Walsh. I mean, no, you're not happy with him, but you're right. You can deal with it more when you win than when you lose. Winning, it does take away you can make mistakes. It makes it easier to talk to somebody after a win, but you still have to talk to them after a loss.
It's the best cologne in the game. Winning.
Yeah.
Right? It covers up everything. But you do still have conversations. And as you said, like after that last inning, Rudy Odor came over to Rocchio and they talked about exchanging the ball out of the glove when he's stopping it. And he said what you said earlier when Julio was on. He's like, you got to take your time in that exchange. Now, like if they're winning, they're smiling about it. But it was a frustrating conversation because they're
you know what? You may be you're winning, you say, okay, that's no big deal. But you're going to talk to him after the game in a little different manner.
I think the frustration comes from the fact that for Rocchio, no denying the talent. We all see the talent he has. But that particular mistake has reared its head 2, 3, multiple times now.
On a day, he's playing every day, right?
And so, at what point does the light go off for him? Hey,
it's going to happen. You got to work at it. It's a process.
Zach Neto takes a strike.
Well, Arch, I'll ask you this way: you would think still in the lineup versus Oakland tonight, as of now, last I checked. And it sounds like he's on his way to San Diego.
There's 1 and 2.
No! Well, they don't have a challenge.
It's ninth inning, though. It's ninth inning. Can't you ask for a?
Well, I guess. Well,
you know how it is around here. You
can do whatever you want. I guess.
Bingo.
To me, from the naked eye, it looked like he was out. And it was a late turn. He's out.
He's out. He's out.
There's no question.
Here comes Voter.
And he's got to ask because they lost their challenge.
This is where the game has changed in a couple of ways. Replay, obvious change. Right? Your team charged up for tomorrow.
Well, that's true.
That part has really
lost it.
Gone from the game. The only time you see a manager kind of lose his marbles and try to fire up his troops is arguing balls and strikes. By the way, did we mention earlier that Tugboat Wilkinson was named the Carolina League Pitcher of the Month?
No, you did not.
2-0 with an 0.44 ERA for the big lefty.
My man Tug, he's bringing it. I'm going to have to find a way to watch a single A game until they can call him up.
All right, you can leave.
No,
go watch it tomorrow.
All right. It's that easy to get rid of me, huh? Walk off.
You want to see Tugboat?
Yeah, I do. I can watch it on my iPad. Walk-off win for the Yankees. They scored one more run, Arch, so they won 2-1.
Is that what it was?
Yes, 2-1. 3 runs were scored.
2-2 foul, third base side. We're gonna have some. We're gonna have to ask you to stay after school. Do some work on the blackboard.
Don't worry, I got a tutor coming.
That's how he got through the whole first time.
I gave him 20 already.
Arias strikes out for the third time tonight. The Guardians strike out 3 times in the ninth, and that's the way this one ends. 6-0. Angels wax them good. And back to the drawing board once again for Cleveland, coming off a road trip in which they lost 4 out of 6. But they can't stop the slide tonight. They fall to 20-12, and the Angels go to 12-20.
They ran into a pretty good buzzsaw. Soriano, that pitcher, had it working tonight. Had good velo. He pitched a heck of a game. Only 4 hits. He was on target.